Gregory, I have to say thank you so much for joining us here at BlockShow in Singapore.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. So, there's a lot going on with Stasis. Can you do me a favor and just tell me about Stasis quickly?
So this is basically a tokenization platform. Our pilot project is crypto euro.
Okay.
Has received significant interest from institutional investors.
Okay.
And it is a legal intermediary tool to enter and exit crypto market for high net worth individuals, family offices, hedge funds,
okay.
Domiciled in Europe, but not just from Europe, from all the world. But euro is second biggest currency,
okay.
Second biggest traded currency. So we are the only one there, and there is no competition. So we're good.
Why stable coins?
Because I think it's very important to bring in institutional capital to the marketplace. Without institutional capital, it's just pump and dumps, and momentum traders, retail guys who buy because it risen like yesterday, and sell because it's like falling now. Right. They don't understand valuation, they don't understand like prospects. They just kind of follow what their neighbor is doing.
Right.
But institutionals provide like an anchor in valuation. They do long-short strategies.
Right.
They kill like weak projects and endorse good projects. And they're important for this industry to be well capitalized.
Okay. So when you talk about your clients, your rosters, the folks that you are truly helping, on an individual, more of an individual, family offices, you said that you're helping. Does that make up a large percentage of your inflow?
Yeah, because education is very important, and these clients are the ones who haven't really been involved in crypto space for the last couple of years.
Right.
But now with the performance, like with Bitcoin, they're waking up. That this is an asset class that you should have exposure to, they should track. There are indices being launched, you can already measure your performance against.
Okay.
So they're becoming more and more involved, but they control like trillions of dollars equivalent of assets. So they will be very important for the industry.
Okay, so when we talk about control, let's talk about governments. And let's talk about how a lot of great companies that are blockchain based, some of them are just crypto, have support from different governments. Can you speak about any governments that you've supported or have supported your endeavors?
Yeah, well, obviously regulation is an important part for any institutional investor to trade an asset, invest in the asset. And we put a lot of efforts to construct a proper legal framework for these institutions to operate in. And Malta is one of the examples where we achieved significant success.
Okay.
We, as a group, were in Malta since 2011.
Okay, so wait, hold on. This is something interesting. So, in a pretty fresh industry, Bitcoin, 10 years, right? So since 2011, you found yourself working with the Malta government. And what have you achieved so far with them?
So the thing is, the legal framework is called Virtual Financial Asset Act.
The Virtual Financial Asset Act.
Yes, and basically what it does, it classifies several digital assets as a virtual financial asset, and allows the business model to exist. Because before that particular set of laws, some assets could be classified either as security or e-money. And you don't want your digital asset to be classified neither of those, because securities is a very over-regulated industry.
Absolutely.
Especially in the Europe. And previously I managed the UCITS hedge fund, and it is the single most regulated collective investment vehicle in the world. So basically I understood how one should not regulate an industry not to kill entrepreneurship, not to kill like small, medium players who innovate, who bring value, who create new products.
And the government has a tendency sometimes, as much as they have the interest of the people, and say what you want to say about certain bureaucrats, but in whole they have the interest of the people. Unfortunately, sometimes that can stifle innovation and creativity with some of the regulations. What are your plans in the next 6 months to 12 months? From what you've learned with Malta, are you going to work with any other governments?
Exactly. Right. So we're already consulting Cyprus.
Oh, nice.
I'm working very closely with Monetary Authority of Singapore.
Okay.
because I really love their approach. They're
Right.
also segregating tokens into different types,
Right,
and this is
right.
the way to go.
Right.
I'm eager to reach out to Switzerland. They started in the right direction with also segregating tokens, but put a hold on everything since spring because of the market correction.
Right.
But there are, but these are major governments, right? But there are so many other governments where we can come in and provide a platform to tokenize currency.
Give me your top 3 governments right now. Some minister of finance is probably listening right now. What are the 3 government bodies, three governments you'd like to work with?
Oh, UK is definitely the one.
Okay.
Switzerland and France.
Fantastic.
France had a guy called Mr. Bitcoin there, so I really would love to get engaged in that.
How is EuroS different from other stablecoins?
So we will be introducing the weekly audits and verification service by a big firm, big audit firm.
Right.
It's not an accounting firm, it's just a big 5 audit firm. And that will provide significant level of transparency comparative to other projects.
Did you remain nameless, or do you want to name a competitor that you won't have the same problem?
We will release that in December first.
Okay.
So I want to make sure we release first, not say name. But it's a big firm. It's available in every country almost, and no other stablecoin projects have a similar level of transparency or a similar level of firm involved in the audit space.
All right. So in a whole, what's the future have for Stasis? What are we looking out for?
So we will continue to expand in other countries like Asia, more countries in Europe. We'll continue to work educating institutional investors about this asset class and its prospects, and just continue to work on retail products like our wallet. We have a Stasis wallet from which you can transact with all stable coins and Bitcoin, Ethereum, and you will be able to pay for goods and services in merchant shops nearby pretty soon.
All right. I can't wait to start doing that. So appreciate you taking the time out to speak with us.
Yeah, if you have time tonight, come at the bar, Renko Bar in the hotel, and you'll be able to pay for some drinks.
Sure. With a little Stasis?
Yes.
Okay. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.